Beware, this video might well put you to sleep. Hi, I'm Chris and welcome back to the channel. This time we're going to be taking a look at the SnoozeBand 2.0 sleep headphones. On the box it states they are the world's most comfortable headphones, which is certainly a big claim. Let's see if that stacks up. So what do you do when you can't get off to sleep? Well, of course, you can always try the old favourite of counting sheep. But for many people, listening to some gentle background music or sounds, some spoken word, or even the shipping forecast quite often does the trick. But how best to do that without disturbing your partner, even though they may be snoring away quite happily? Perhaps some sleep headphones would be the answer. So what's in the box? Well, we've got the SnoozeBand itself. Take a closer look at that in a minute. We've got a user manual. Well, it's more of a leaflet really. Gives you the basic instructions. Again, we'll have a closer look at that. A USB-C charging cable. And a nice pouch to store it in when it's not in use. Taking a closer look at the headband itself, it's made from a very lightweight material, sort of material that sports tops are made from. Overall, it's very light, no weight in it at all, really. Key feature is an adjustable band at the back. So we've got Velcro tabs on. So that allows you to adjust the size to suit your head. Well, that's really a key feature. Quite a few of the cheaper headbands or sleep bands that I've seen don't have an adjustable strap, which is pretty fundamental really when you think about it, because not everybody has the same size head. And the last thing you want is a tight elastic band round the top of your head when you're trying to get to sleep. But anyway, that's pretty good. So on the front, we can see there's a zipped pocket and also 3 controls, plus and minus, mainly used for adjusting the volume, and then center button for powering on and off. So let's have a look what's inside the zipped pocket. So if we undo that, what we find is as well as some wires, which we'll come back to those, we find a USB-C charging socket. So we use that just to charge them up like any other USB-C device. Just plug them into a charger, suitable charger. When it's charged up, you can just disconnect and then zip the pocket back up. Nice and easy to do. Another key feature that I like about this is the ability to position the headphones. Now, I don't know if you can see the outline shape here. So they're the actual earpieces. As you can see, they're actually very thin, which is a key point on this sleep band. So a thin earpiece means that it doesn't put any pressure on your ear when you're trying to sleep on your side. But the key thing I want to point out is there's sufficient wire inside to allow you to reposition the earpiece. So perhaps if you've got ears, that just sounds stupid, doesn't it? But you can position these to suit the size of your head once you've made the adjustment with the band. So maybe you need them more towards the front of your head, or maybe you need them more towards the rear. There's the earpiece, so we can move it along a little bit. There is some slight stitching there to stop it from moving completely out of position, but there's some freedom in moving that to suit your head and ears to the best, to get the optimum experience. And obviously you can do it on the other side as well. Just while we've got the pocket open, if the sleep band gets dirty or something spilled on it, then clearly you would want to wash it at some point. So if you need to wash it or clean it, then the thing to do is to take the earpieces and the wire and the electronics pack, if you like, out like so, and then the whole headband can be safely washed, and then the various parts put back in, and the pouch zipped up again. So the manual's fairly straightforward. Shows us the functions of the control buttons, how to turn it on and off, to pair it with your Bluetooth phone or tablet, what the various indicators mean, what to do if you need to troubleshoot a problem. Tells you how to use it. It's pretty straightforward, really. So if you want to shove it in your rucksack or your pocket, take it somewhere on holiday, then just fold it up into the little pouch. So how do we put it on? Well, I find it's easier to get the band adjusted first and then put it on. Take my glasses off, don't sleep with those anyway. Now, the first way to position it is above your eyes, earpieces centered on your earlobes, I guess. Alternatively, and perhaps if you're sleeping on a plane, it can be used. God, that's an improvement, everybody says. It can be used as a sleep mask as well. But I really don't like that. So we'll have that back up. And there we go. So does it feel comfortable? Well, yes, it does. My experience when sleeping with it on a pillow with your head to one side is that there's no significant pressure on your ear, which is a problem if you try and do something like use an earpiece. Clearly that sticks into your ear, never mind the fact that you get tangled up in the wires. This is actually a one I tried where I cut off one earpiece. It's amazing what you'll try to get to sleep. Obviously everybody's shouting at the video, oh, well, use a Bluetooth. Yes, obviously you can use a Bluetooth pod, that will go in, but you've still got quite a lot of hard plastic there. And when you've got pressure on your ear, it really does make it uncomfortable, certainly after a few minutes. That's my experience. So this, much better in terms of pressure on the ear, good sound, no problem at all listening to music, spoken word, shipping forecast even, really good sound. And when you have got the speakers positioned over your ears, it really does cut out quite a lot of sound that might be elsewhere in the room, maybe a partner snoring or whatever. They're not noise deadening, they don't claim to be noise deadening, but because the earpiece is so central on your ear, it really does cut out to quite a large degree any background noise. So my biggest gripe is I don't like having a band on my head, would you believe? Yeah, I've never been one for wearing a sweatband like John McEnroe or Bjorn Borg, but the biggest aggravation I've found is that it just, even though it's a nice lightweight material, for me, I just don't like it. It really, it's just uncomfortable in the sense that you can feel it around your head. And that's really disappointing given the price I paid for them, $49.99. There are significantly cheaper versions available on Amazon. You just need to have a look under sleep bands. But I think they suffer significant shortcomings in other areas. So you can't reposition the earpieces to suit your head. As I mentioned earlier, there isn't an adjustable strap to give you a comfortable fitting. So you end up with like a tight elastic band around your head. Some of them are made with very thick material, which makes your head get very warm, which is not good in my experience. So I think they've got an awful lot of things right with this. I do like the material generally. It's nice and lightweight, good colour. I think they come in black as well. Not quite sure on that. As I say, like the earpieces, very comfortable, easy to use controls, no problem with any of that. As I say, just for me, I don't like the sensation, the feeling of a band around my head. And so disappointingly, I've not used them very much since I first got them. Of course, the other thing is when you take them off in the morning, well, it's not too bad this time, but you end up looking like Beaker off the Muppets. If you're not worried about that, that's fine. But don't expect to get up in the morning with a beautifully coiffured haircut. So there you have it, the SnoozeBand 2.0 sleep headphones. Almost a perfect solution, but for me, I just don't like the band around my head. So with that, I'm afraid it's a thumbs down from me, but for a lot of people, I'm sure they're a really good solution. And on that note, we'll call this one done. Thanks very much for watching. Hope I didn't put you to sleep too much. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers.